Hey, what's up guys, Frozen here, and welcome back to another episode of the Mira series. Today we are on the new Chalet rework. It has been quite a while since we did not do the house rework, but we are here now. So, starting with the basement, we have this mirror window right here. Very simple, just watch as A, you can see the door. If you make a hole right here, you can use your 1.5x to peek this door, and that is just going to be a very easy fight for you to win. You could move the window itself to the left a little more so you could actually see the doorway. However, your chances of winning this fight as is, just dry peeking, are pretty high. And having this mirror window as far to the left as possible to be able to see people crossing through the breach right here, if anyone opens that, is going to be very strong. So this mirror window, pretty self-explanatory, and yeah, definitely a solid one to use. Now, this one's a little bit more unorthodox. It is also useful when the attack is going for a back take. And the reason for that is this can hold main stairs and it can hold blue very easily if anyone's pushing down. And with your 1.5 you can hold blue stairs, and this is also a pretty free kill. But usually when people are going for back takes, they're going to send at least one person trying to flank this side of the map. So they may go down main or they may go down blue. Blue is usually going to be held by a deployable shield, just like sitting in this corner and with some ADSs or magnets stacked on it. Same with this door too. You're probably going to have a shield here instead of just like trying to actually hold it by a person. So blue may not be a huge issue. However, you can help your blue player by holding this angle for them. And obviously main stairs is not coming down without first destroying this Mira. Now, these two mirrors are great for back takes. However, if they do go for a front side attack, it is definitely not going to work out. So, if they decide to do that, you can use these two instead. So, this is the old reliable mirror window. This is pretty much the main window that you would use for this site. It just looks towards your garage. Pretty standard, and it's exactly what you're going to see in pretty much all of your games when Mira is up. Obviously, the front side take isn't nearly as good as it used to be. It's going to be a lot harder to get a plant down. Usually, you're going to have to plant either right here, or you're going to have to try to make it through into the trash can, and both those plant spots are just not very good. You can't really hold it, and generally, just pushing from the back is going to be easier. But if teams are going from here, this mirror window is still reliable. It holds main, holds here. Just same thing as it used to be. Now, this one is also pretty good, holds main, and it can also hold blue. You can see that pixel right there. If anyone peeks you, you just do that, you just peek up, and you will be getting an easy kill onto them. But yeah, that is going to be it for this site. Unfortunately, I don't think basement is going to be very good come this new rework. The backside is just too easy for the attackers to get through. You breach this wall, you breach that wall, and you can pretty much plant just like you can pretty much plant wherever, and it's just very hard for the defenders to stop a plant over in this area. So I think the basement will be the least played site, but Mira is still good on the other ones, which I will go to right now, starting with kitchen. Okay, so starting with this Mira in kitchen, it is very self-explanatory. You used to kind of be able to do this on the old map. However, now that the kitchen window has been closed and trophy isn't even a site, this is definitely just going to be a staple for this. Obviously, no one's jumping in the window. If somebody manages to walk down the solar stairs into here, then you can simply kill them from this angle. Just generally, it's all reliable. It's just going to work for trophy. Now, this one is a little bit more unsafe, I would say. Obviously, this just holds west main. The main problem with this Mira is the drone hole. Now, you may be thinking it would be better to have this Mira on the left side instead of the right. However, that window right there pretty much makes it impossible. If anyone really wants to push west main and say they go to that window, they see the Mira, they're simply going to go over here and shoot you. So that's why this is pretty good. But these two mirrors right here are very simple. And also, if you open this door and just not have it barricaded, if anyone opens the main wall into B, you can actually see them. And with your 1.5x scope, you can easily get a kill onto them if they're just trying to hold you. So very consistent. And just this mirror generally is going to be very strong. But yeah, those are the two very basic mirrors you can do on this site. Now, there are two more that I think are pretty interesting and you can use in specific circumstances, and I will show you those two right now. So, starting with this mirror here, this is very simple. It just watches all of B. If anyone tries to get in from any of the doors or the walls, they're just going to get shot. So yeah, this one's very simple, and I like pairing this one with the one in Trophy. So obviously the main weakness of this mirror window is anyone coming from West Main. You put a window here, they can't take West Main, and it's all good. You can also use this one right here. This one also holds West Main pretty well, and it also holds A side, or B side, sorry. If anyone is holding you from this like corner over here, holding you on this angle, you can simply peek them, and you can get a free kill. Pretty easy kill, obviously, with your 1.5x on the Vector. Is just very strong. I don't really know why they gave it to Mira, but I'm not going to complain. So, yeah, it holds all of B pretty much. It can't see the like left side running, but that's not really a huge issue. But this one also can hold West Main. If anyone were to walk up West Main stairs and straight into sight, you can obviously kill them still. When you're using this Mira, you can use any of these four that I've shown in combination with each other. They're all solid, and just depends on really what you need and what your like op lineup is and where your teammates are playing and stuff like that. So you can decide which ones you want to use. But you can shotgun off this entire wall. If usually you're going to shotgun off this entire wall, and you can simply peek off to the sides, and you're going to be able to hold everything down. This site is going to be very strong as long as you have your teammates roaming above and holding upstairs like that. Think of it kind of like Ventilation Workshop on Border. That's likely how it's going to play out, because everything is... Because pretty much everything has a soft ceiling now. Even Trophy has a soft ceiling, so you're going to need to make sure you have vertical presence on this site, especially even more than you needed to have it before. But that is going to be it for this bomb site. I'm going to be moving over to the bar right now. Alright, so starting with this mirror window right here, it's very simple. Just watches this hallway. You can also see this little closet room. That is a very popular place for people to just decide to vault on in and see what they can do. So this mirror window basically entirely shuts that one down. Obviously, if they're in there, you're kind of stuck in the corner, but if they're holding you, you should just be able to get a free kill on them. So that's not too big of a deal. Now, for this next window, you have this one right here. And this one obviously holds all of A site. If anyone's on the hatch, you can get intel on them, and you can either peek the door or you can peek them on the mirror window. It just depends on the angle that they're on. But you can also hold mudroom from this mirror window, and if you shotgun lines across the entire or across this bar wall, you can also see through. If you have this wall open, you can get angles onto anyone that sprints all the way through the objective. However, I don't think you need that. I think it's better to have either reinforcement here or just a either reinforcement or just soft. And the reason for that is that if you're stuck in this closet and this is open, if anyone's on the window, you can usually get out of here fine, but if you're going through this, it's going to be a lot harder to escape without this reinforcement before you can get behind the bar and actually be able to relocate yourself to somewhere, to just a different position in the site. So those are two very basic ones for the site, but there are two more if you want to use them, and they're right above actually in library, so I will show you those two real quick. So these two library mirrors are pretty simple. So this first one simply denies all of library. It stops anyone from getting onto the hatch and pressuring the site down below. A very safe place to play actually. It's very difficult to get someone out from here, and as another bonus, you can hold this front door, and you can also hold anyone jumping in this window. So generally just gives you a very strong power position to play in. Your main concern is really only anyone coming over from the master side, but if you were to get a teammate just to play on your library stairs or inside of library itself, you would be all good from that. Now this next one is a mirror window that you could technically use as well as this one for a downstairs defense. And this would completely deny anyone pushing from this side of the map. Stops the window push, stops anyone from like breaching that wall and pushing in, stops anyone from coming from master side. Generally a pretty good window. The main weakness of this, of course, is this other window in library. From outside on here, you can't exactly see the mirror. However, if you're peeking, it's something you have to worry about, and it's something that you don't really want to have to deal with. You can make yourself, or you make your life a lot easier by making a rotate right here. By doing that, you are completely safe from that window, and you're good to go just by sitting in here. But yeah, these two mirrors are very good. I wouldn't recommend using both of them just because they could theoretically just directly hit sight. I would definitely recommend using the mirror window over there in conjunction with any of those two above. But that is it for the bar objective. We're moving on to the master for our fourth and final site on the map, which we will be doing right now. Okay, so starting off starting us off with these mirrors in office. This one simply holds the library hallway. It can also see anyone holding you from this window. You can't really challenge it, but you can at least give the intel, and if you really wanted to, you could go peek the door, but generally you don't have to. It just gives you some good eyes on that window. Obviously, anyone coming up the library stairs or entering from the library is just going to have a hard time dealing with you. Pretty simple mirror right here. Now, this one is also pretty good. This one stops the main window come up, and this window is very, very popular. Everyone loves to just bundle up on here, and having a mirror window staring directly at it is likely going to force people to rotate around. The main weakness of this mirror window is, of course, anyone pushing in from library. They could open up this wall and get some angles onto you. You can stop that by either using some of your reinforcements on this, because you don't actually need too many walls for this objective over on that side of the map, or you could place that library mirror on this wall right here, and you have some pretty good coverage for that as well. Nobody can come from there, and then you have the mirror window on your back. That's an option, but generally just look out for that if you are using this mirror. But that is going to be about it for this map. There are a few other mirrors you could use. You could use this one to look towards B. You can use it on the reinforcement in conjunction with the mirror over there to hold this balcony, or you can put a crouching mirror right here, and that's pretty safe. Or you can put one over in the closet, and you can shotgun open that wall. However, I don't really think either of these two mirrors are worth using. I think that generally stacking your defense over towards the chimney side and then using other utility to hold the side of the map is going to be much better. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Apologies for anyone who wanted a mirror guide for the new house rework. I honestly just don't think that would be very useful for anyone, considering it's literally only in casual, and as everyone knows, casual is just not really a place where you can use main, like, really strategies. It doesn't really work. Everyone just runs around, and that's fine, but I just don't think it'd be worth anyone's time to have that video come out. So, anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching once again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.